Why make a new Evangelion at all? Like, it's been 30 years. Isn't Eva finished? Nope! A new Eva anime was announced this weekend at Eva 30. And since I was actually there, I want to break down what we know, but also answer a bigger question. Why? So here's what's actually been confirmed. It was announced that a new Eva anime is officially in production. And while there is no official release date, we did get major staff announcements. And yeah, they made some people mad, but to be honest, I'm excited because this staff lineup gives us our first real clue as to why this new series is happening. It will be animated by Studio Khara, the studio founded by Evangelion creator Hideaki Anno, alongside Cloverworks, who have worked on popular titles like Spy Family. The directors will be Kazuya Tsurumaki and Toko Yatabe, who both worked on the Rebuild films. Specifically, Tsurumaki is an Eva veteran and has worked alongside Anno for a long time. He was the assistant director on the original Evangelion series and later directed the OG FLCL and Die Buster. He's a legend. Yatabe is younger, so she has fewer titles under her belt, but she's still super impressive. She's done key animations for Chainsaw Man and One Punch Man. The first season, not the one that everyone craps on. The new series will be written by Yoko Taro, the creator of Nier. And this was a shock to some Eva fans online, because this is the first time that Anno is not the main scriptwriter for Evangelion. The music will be composed by Keiichi Okabe, also known for Nier, and bringing in Nier's creators doesn't just shift the creative direction, it expands Eva's audience. And this mix of veteran staff plus new creatives feels intentional. So it sounds like the series is lined up for success by using OG Eva staff with other famous creators. But this brings us back to the bigger question. Why make a new Evangelion series at all? Like, we said goodbye, didn't we? Sayonara Evangelion. Deshita. Here are the 3 major reasons for the new anime. Reason 1. Anno wants Evangelion to become Khara's legacy. The first reason seems to be that Anno wants Evangelion to become something more like Gundam, Kamen Rider, or Ultraman. These are all long-running, multi-generational franchises that continue across decades with new creators and new storylines. These series obviously inspired him, so it seems that this is the direction he wants to take Eva in. To make a Western comparison, it would be more like American comics, where one story can have multiple universes and different versions of the same characters, or even completely new characters within the same world. Something like Digimon. It seems like he wants Evangelion to become a legacy that other artists and directors can build upon. He's even said a few times in past interviews that he'd like Eva to become something like Gundam, a series that other creators can work on. He specifically said it would be nice if Evangelion could become a pillar of the animation industry. Reason 2. Anno is passing the torch. Another major reason I think this might be happening is because of something interesting Anno said during a Eva 30 Q&A. Someone asked him if there's something people should do before they turn 30. Anno said, as a creator, he believes your peak tends to be in your 30s. And he talked about how your 20s and 30s are when you tend to work the hardest, and hopefully by your 30s, you have encountered a work that will define you as a creator. He said it's a matter of energy and passion, and that he was the most passionate as an animator in his 20s and 30s, while working on Daikon 4, Gunbuster, and then later, Nadia. So I can't help but think that Anno, the founder of a new animation company, wants to leave Evangelion in the hands of young and talented creators, passing the torch, so to speak. This is likely why the directors chosen were Tsurumaki and Yatabe. Yatabe is in her 30s and is a talented young artist, while Tsurumaki is a long-time Eva veteran. Japan really does have a strong Senpai Kohai culture, like corporate hierarchy, where senior staff is expected to pass down information and help their junior staff succeed. I think this is an obvious example of this. Anno will also be present, I'm sure, as their big senpai, and as the founder of Khara, he likely wants to build a support system for young talent. Anno probably isn't disappearing, but taking a step back, hoping to build something that can continue without him being at the very center. Reason 3. Evangelion is iconic and prints money. I always knew Eva's marketing was insane, but even more so when I moved to Japan. Like, have you seen the Evangelion pachinko machines? Evangelion is extremely profitable and will likely continue to be a major cash cow for Khara. It will likely allow them to fund other projects, like maybe the upcoming Sugar Sugar Room project, a series made by Anno Moyoko, Anno's wife, which I am also super excited for. Anyways, is only making money a good reason for an anime? Well, of course you would like to argue no, but the anime industry is a business. And I will buy anything you slap Asuka's face on, so I'm probably not the right person to ask. But seriously, even if money making is a major reason for the new anime, considering the staff chosen and Khara's high quality in the past, I don't think this is just a cash grab, but a calculated move by Khara. Personally, I think it's super exciting that we have a new anime to look forward to. I truly believe that Anno is a genius that puts his all into everything. So if he wants Evangelion to become an even bigger series like Gundam, I think he should, if that's his vision. I am a fan of Anno, and I'm wishing for Evangelion's success as a series, as well as Khara as a company. Honestly though, I can see why some fans are annoyed. They think the original Eva is perfect as it is, and it doesn't need any changes or additions. And honestly, and maybe a little surprisingly, I agree. I think the old Evangelion was fine the way it was. I am a much bigger fan of the original series than the new movies, but that didn't stop me from being in theaters on day one in Japan. I think like many longtime Eva fans, I'm in this for the long haul. I'm not saying I will watch anything Eva, but as long as it's still interesting and enjoyable, yeah, I'll be there. I'll be watching it. As long as we don't get some like awful, like 3D Berserk level rendition, I think we should look forward to this. I am a major fan and obviously have a lot of bias. So if you think that the new series is too much and Eva should just end already, I think it's fine to think that. And you could just stick to the original series. Basically, in short, as a longtime Eva fan, I am excited that Evangelion is getting hyped up again. Because as long as Eva continues to get renewed and there to be new series, people will continue talking about it and it will stay in the spotlight. There are so many older series that I absolutely love and are wonderful, like Utena and Slayers, but due to no new material, people just don't talk about them as much anymore. And obviously, I would be sad if that happened to Evangelion. Also, I would like Anno to please stop making trolling posters like goodbye all of Evangelion and stop playing with our feelings, please. He's been playing with our feelings for years. Okay, I don't know, like, it's just a bit too much for me, but I am excited. But anyways, so my reasoning here is based on the talks at the Eva 30 event, reading comments and discourse online about Eva in English and Japanese, as well as just being a really long time Anno and Eva fan. One last thing I want to go over is the official teaser. After the Eva 30 event, this official teaser video was released on Studio Khara's YouTube channel. It's a very short teaser, so I'll translate it here. It uses Eva's signature fonts and reads, "An endless summer vacation. This place is our paradise. This place is our grave. We can hear the song of eternal sin." So this teaser gives us some eerie foreshadowing words and some artistic shots of instruments in an overgrown area, similar to instruments we've seen in the original series, and a very demonic Unit 1. After this, the staff are listed like I mentioned earlier. Not much more is shown than that. The wording here confirms that this is a completely new series, not a remake, not a remaster, or recap. Brand new. It says, Kanzen Shinsaku, animation series, which translated naturally would be like a brand new animated series. Considering Anno has said he wants Evangelion to become something like Gundam, my guess for the new anime is we will get an entirely new cast of characters, while the original Eva unit designs will be reused, based on this teaser. But like I said, that's just a guess. We really don't know yet, so I'm really curious to hear what you think, or what you're hoping to see from the new series. So whether you're excited, unsure, or completely against a new Eva series, one thing is clear. Evangelion isn't over. It's changing. And if Anno really wants Evangelion to be something that can live beyond him, something more like Gundam, then this might be the beginning of a completely new era. Again, I was actually at the Eva 30 anniversary event. I saw Anno on stage, I watched the exclusive Eva short that was made for the festival, and I even got to try some of Khara's new tech. So right now, I'm working on a full event video, but it's going to take a little bit more time because I don't want to rush it. I really want to capture the feeling of being there and not just a bunch of random clips, especially for people that were unable to attend, because to me, it feels like something that should be archived with love and care. So if you want to see that, the full event video is coming soon. And while you're waiting, you could check out one of my other Eva videos. See you there! This is so much fun. Yeah.